A while ago, I said this. Comment down below, right? Your crazy, unique ideas that you guys want to see me build, because I'm going to be doing a video where I build your comments, make them as quirky and weird as you want. And you guys came through with loads and loads and loads of comments. Now, I will say this idea was not inspired by myself. It was inspired by Grian and his Build Your Comments series. But I thought it'd be fun to kind of just try it out, test the waters. So that's what we're going to do today. I'm going to build your comments. If you guys are brand new, this is Tooth, welcome. So glad you guys are here. I hope you guys do enjoy. And if you do, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to really help me out. And a lot of you guys commented, so I'm not going to be able to do every single one, but I do want to do some of them. So starting off with General J's comment though, what they want me to build is a mini version of Bowser's Castle. And I think that'd be kind of a fun thing to start. So after finding this image online, I thought, you know what, I could build a mini version of this. It's going to be mini though. So I think it'll be fine. Let's go ahead and start cracking this out. So now the first thing I want to do, because of course I'm going to make this mini. It's a mini Bowser Castle, which it's gonna have some interesting things, but I think the size I want the towers to be is about that big. You know, three blocks sounds pretty good with the roof on like that. We'll go ahead and we'll get some, I think we're gonna need some walls to kind of create a little bit of depth right here, but we'll put some depth right there, okay? And then we wanna have an archway that goes over, because this is where actually Bowser stands in the door frame. So if we do that and get some maybe stairs to create a bit of an arch in between, this is kind of looking cool for a mini castle. I think this is looking pretty good, I'm digging it. One little fun thing that I can do is I can put down buttons, and that kind of looks like a window. I kind of wanna put a frame behind it too though. So I was thinking we could just go ahead and put an item frame behind it, but I'm not a big fan of the item frame. I want a stone frame going around this bit of a window. So I'll come back to that because I'm not totally sure, but there we go. We got the two windows right there. Then the castle wall, it does stay level. We wanted to put that right there. We're gonna go ahead, we're gonna have this build up, but it looks like it actually goes behind the stairs. I have the image up right now as a reference for myself. So instead, we're gonna raise this up quite a few blocks so that we can put windows and stuff like that on it. It looks pretty uniform with the bricks, so I think I'm just gonna keep the bricks like that. But now we need a window right about here and another window right about here as well, which I think what I might do is banners and try my luck at that. Right here too, we'll have some sort of Bowser face. We'll get that in there eventually. So after fiddling with the banners for a little bit though, I decided, you know, that looks pretty darn spot on to what the actual window is. So I went ahead, well, I'm doing it right now, but there we go. We got the Bowser windows right there. Now we got to figure out how to make a minimalist Bowser face, which might be a little bit more difficult, but we want horns coming off his head, a main central horn right here. So I might actually use a stair for that to create this like little bit of a horn of his face. We've got his chin down below. So once again, I'm going to use some curved stairs. And it's kind of hard to tell, but I might be able to do a few more things to make this look a bit more like him. After messing with the debug stick though, I think as far as miniature goes, a miniature Bowser face, I think that might be the best I can actually do. Actually, hold up, I could do one more thing. I can get a glass pane and using the debug stick, which if I go ahead and I think that's direction east. So if I disable that, hold up, here we go, and disable that. Now we've got some Bowser horns right there, and I think that looks pretty all right. I think I might mess with the stone textures just a bit so that the eyes pop out a bit more. But I honestly think this might actually be the best it's gonna get. With working with this small scale, it's a little bit tough. But now that we got that done, we can go ahead and start working on that next part, which the next part is that the castle actually goes from here and it starts to go kind of diagonally like this. Once again, we've got those windows going down the walls like so, but we got 3 windows right there, so we'll duplicate that on the other side. And then there is a bit of that kind of castle thing you always see going. Actually, let me get stairs. Stairs will look better with this. If we get stairs right here and place them going like this, we'll get that kind of castle-y, I don't know what it's called, but those things. You can see what it is. From there, we've once again got diagonal walls going behind, so we're actually going to go ahead and put these slightly back to give a bit more depth and put these back here. We'll go ahead and copy and paste these banners back here, put them right there and on the other side. All right, but then after that, I kind of fast forward a little bit. Whoops, and there was one more detail I forgot to put in, which is just the window. So we'll have windows right there. I did unfortunately build this even amount of blocks, so we did have to kind of cheat a little bit on the top. But there you go. There's the windows, and I guess my only question now is general. Did I do a good job? Wait, it's not finished. It's not finished. Ahem. Now it's finished. General, did I do a good job? Do you like it? We're just going to completely ignore the fact that the back of this is completely and utterly missing, but I did the front of a mini Bowser Castle. Next one, so the next one is actually from Floridex, who said they want me to build a giant centipede, and they apologize that they like centipede. Don't apologize. If you like them, you like them. But I think that'd be kind of cool. I might cheat just a little bit and use World Edit to do this one, but I've got an idea. Okay, so now what we're gonna do, now that we got a brush, is we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna start creating just spheres on top of spheres, which that was a weird glitch. But look at this. Look at how easy it is to make a giant centipede. Of course, we'll decorate him and make him look a little bit prettier and everything. But I'm gonna have him curving through the air somewhat like this. And then at the very top, what we're gonna end up doing, hold up, if we change this and make this a tiny bit bigger, let's say 6, this will be where his head goes. So right there will be the centipede's head. And now we got him coming out of the ground already, which is looking great. But if we go ahead and use our magic command block magic with to get this head. Oh no, I got the wrong one. There we go, we got the right one this time. This can go ahead and be the centipede's little leg. So if we start putting these all over the place and kind of preferably on the sides, you can see this is gonna kind of look like the centipede's legs coming out of the actual build. Let's go ahead and put them on and just see what they look like. And now with all those little legs coming off the centipede, it looks a little goofy, but I'm liking it. Now we just got to give the centipede a cartoony sort of face, I guess. Using some white concrete, I'm sure we can get some nice big ol' eyes for this centipede. We'll have them on either side of his face. Is that a little too big? You know, I think that actually looks pretty darn good. He's got sort of antennas, at least the ones I'm looking at. I didn't want to look at real pictures of centipedes because they gross me out a little bit, but instead we'll give him little antennas that are on the top. So I looked up cartoon ones instead, and this is, I'm kind of using a model for this, but that looks pretty good for the antennas. Although right now he does look a little possessed. Stop looking so possessed. Ah, much better. And ooh, I know something to make this look a little bit cuter. All you need, a tiny bit of blush, and it's adorable now. It's an adorable centipede. We still want to have a little bit of a mouth though where he's smiling, a little grin. So there we go, we got the grin coming out now, but I'm still not finished because what I want to do is I want it to look like he's erupting from the earth. I think that'd be kind of cool. But on second thought, I have a much better idea. This came to me and I was like, what if instead, right, of just doing all your individual builds, what if I somehow actually have them all kind of correlate to one another? And so I'm gonna make a story out of your builds. So here's how the story goes though. Bowser Castle is under attack by a giant centipede who doesn't realize that he's attacking the castle, but he is regardless. And I guess this is what we're gonna do. We're making a story out of this. But I had to ask, Flordex, did I do a justice to your centipede? I think I did. Let's look at the comments to find out what our next story element is going to be. I'm excited. Okay, but the next story element, because a lot of the comments are very random, that I wanted to do was Lion Tax. And Lion Tax said that they wanted to see their a hamburger eating another build. So maybe what I could do, right, in an effort for Bowser to defend his castle, he threw a hamburger patty or a hamburger at the centipede, and the hamburger started chowing down on his neck, trying to defeat the monster. So maybe what we could do though is use a terracotta block, right? And to have it look like the hamburger was actually eating the centipede, I could wrap this terracotta around. This is such an interesting build already. I could wrap this terracotta around and like have like burger lettuce and stuff, like maybe like a tomatoes hanging out like a tongue or something. But this will be the burger wrapping around the centipede's neck, trying to defeat it and trying to eat it. But yeah, that sort of looks like a patty coming out. We can make it better. I'm gonna get like heads, like Minecraft heads, kind of like we did with this, and make it look like sesame seeds. But now what we need to do is we need to get other different colors, like terracotta for the tomato. Brown terracotta kind of looks like beef. Maybe something a bit more vibrant for like the lettuce. I don't, moss blocks, most definitely moss blocks for the lettuce. That looked pretty good. That would, yeah, I think that would look pretty good. And we could do that right here. We'll have like a little bit of a beef patty kind of burger and stuff. This was the best thing. Oh, cheese. How could I forget possibly cheese? You know, one of the things too, actually, I'm pretty sure was a cheese block. So this is gonna become a weird food thing, I'm starting to think. Okay, but that actually looks pretty legit. It kind of looks like a tongue from the cheeseburgers coming out. And maybe what we could do to make him look like he's going a little bit crazy, because he's jumping. I mean, he leapt up. He's attacking this poor centipede. We could put eyes right there, something like eyes maybe. This is so weird. And get some buttons as like little beady parts. But this will be the hamburger. He's been flung on. That looks so chaotic. It looks crazy. It looks like he's chowing down on the dude's neck, and the centipede just does not care. Maybe I could have some ketchup dripping down as like the cheeseburger's blood as he gets in this gruesome attack. This is a wild, weird fever dream build that's coming together. But yeah, I'll have some like cheese popping out the side too, just so that, you know, maybe a little bit of patty actually too. I'll just have mostly cheese popping out right there. I'd say that looks pretty good. I'm gonna get the heads and add sesame seeds. But there we go. That's like the perfect color head for sesame seeds. So we'll go ahead and put this on here to make it look like the burger's actually left and is eating another player's build. I'd say, this is such an odd build. I don't even know what to say about this. Just look at those eyes as the hamburger jumps on the neck and it's... I don't have any words for it. It's so weird. But there we go. Bowser's, he's fighting back with the cheeseburger. That is a sentence I never thought I would say in my entire life. That's so weird. Okay, but at this point, I gotta say, Line Tech, do you like your cheeseburger attacking another player? Look at those eyes. Those intense, terrifying eyes. I guess from there, the next comment I want to do is actually by Dupo, who commented in the Discord, and they said that they wanted a giant block of cheese. And now that we got this food thing going, at first I had no idea how I was going to incorporate this, but now that I have this, let's build a giant cheese block. Who's also trying to get the Centipede. Floridex, I'm so sorry, but the Centipede, he's like, I don't think he's a monster because he's attacking Bowser, but Bowser thinks he's a monster, so they're attacking. I don't know. Okay, but I feel like the perfect colors for this would probably be yellow concrete and terracotta because I'm going to be kind of like a cheese wedge for the cheese block. This is such an interesting build. And I'm wondering if I could actually mix two comments into this at once. First, I'm gonna try and get the general shape of the cheese. It's just going to be sort of like a triangle, but I'm going to add life to it. It's going to become sentient because everything so far is very organic and life-filled, I guess. Well, Amir Kaka said that they wanted to see a building another building, which I know this is not a build. I guess it was a building another build. That's what it was. And I guess I know the cheese isn't really a building, but what I could possibly have and incorporate is that this cheese, and I accidentally went into F5 mode right there, this cheese could have arms and it's repairing this castle that's being broken by the Centipede coming out. So it's a building another building. So now this is a combination of both Dupo and Amir Kaka's ideas kind of coming together in this weird story chaos that we got. First, I gotta get this cheese block looking good though. Okay, maybe what it's just missing is this, the cheesy element where there's like little holes in it and stuff like that, because real cheese always has like these sort of holes. After adding this, and I think this actually looks a little bit better. Yeah, that most definitely does. I can't wait to add like little arms coming off it as it's trying to fix the castle that's being broken, and little eyeballs too. It might have the weird side eyes kind of like the cheeseburger. I don't know. But this also is steadily becoming a Grian build because I'm too lazy to do the backs. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna only do it from this view. Okay, but now I've went ahead and combined Dupo and Amir Kaka's idea into this interesting build where the cheese, he's trying his hardest to repair the tower, but the destruction is happening, and this weird sentient battle of foods and Bowser and Nintendo is happening. It's such an odd. It's your guys' minds are very interesting, and I think mine's even weirder though because I'm putting this together. I guess I don't know. Not gonna lie though, it looks like this cheese guy's kind of like dripping. I did add some like little bits, like he's like been defeated. But look, he's trying to repair the tower, and so now I gotta ask Amir Kaka and Dupo, did I do a justice to your guys' build? I know it's not exactly what you guys asked for, but this video is just getting interesting, and I'm liking it. We're gonna keep going with it. Okay, but then the next comment I decided I could put to use was actually Fierce Claws, and their comment was to build a Minecraft pumpkin, but with or just a pumpkin, but with a Minecraft logo in its mouth. So I'm thinking about how I'm gonna do that, and I think I might have an idea. It's gonna be an interesting pumpkin, but he's gonna also be a creature that joins in the fight. So I'm thinking about having a huge head here, body right there. I think the first thing we need to do is just get the pumpkin kind of shape established, and I guess he will have a body. Okay, but just by building up these orange columns, I'm gonna get like kind of like the shape of the pumpkin down first, and it's gonna be interesting because it's gonna be the diagonal build, and diagonal builds are they're sometimes tough to do, but I think we can get this looking good. But I would say that's actually a pretty good size. I might actually delete this a little bit too, and to save me a little bit of trouble, a little bit of headache, I'm gonna use a world edit once again to actually mirror and copy this and rotate it so that we can get a diagonal pumpkin. The way I'll do that is just by standing here, I'll do the copy command, and then I'll rotate it. I think it's -90 degrees, and then I'll paste it right here, but minus the air so that I don't affect any other blocks, and I did it the wrong way, so I'll paste it right there like that. And this will, oops, I accidentally deleted some blocks. This will create sort of a diagonal pumpkin. Let me do this one more time. All right, there we go. But now we got that, and you can see it's literally just a diagonal pumpkin. but I'm gonna go ahead and add faces and a body to it because this pumpkin with the Minecraft logo has a mouth, which is really quirky and weird. I like that. He's gonna be trying to defend the castle as well. Bowser's has got a lot of resistance, but this Centipede, my gosh, is he powerful. Look at that face. That's a face of pure power. Okay, but now we've got this pumpkin guy sort of coming together. I'm not really sure why I chose this the way I did, but he's got sort of a torn vest on. Oh my gosh, these eyes look way too lopsided for me. I gotta fix that. He's becoming very, very sentient, this creature, but I kind of want to have him holding like some sort of sword or something as he attacks the Centipede. Yeah, I'm very unsure as to what this build is slowly becoming, but it's becoming something very interesting. A build I would have never created had it not been for your guys' wacky comments. Okay, but don't ask me why. It's definitely not because I'm too lazy, but I've actually got ahead, and for this guy, and I'm gonna get some buttons on his shirt or something like that eventually. The Pumpkin Man has sort of become a bit of a ghost. He's a floating ghost now because I've destroyed the bottom right here, and I'm gonna get that sword in place in just a second. But it's looking really interesting. This whole build collectively is a very interesting looking build, and I love every single part of it. I added a little bit of a stem too on his head, just because I thought he kind of needed one, but look at this. If we put that right there, I'm gonna have the inside of his mouth glowing, and I'm gonna get that Mojang logo in here somehow. Probably using maybe red concrete and then banners, like spelling out the letters or something. But yeah, just by doing that, we got like a bit of a red mouth now. And to create arms, I'm gonna go with the kind of scraggly little 1-block arms like that we got right there. And we're gonna use sticks. So we're gonna use probably a lighter terracotta or maybe a darker one. This is brown, so we're gonna use a darker one and have this be his sort of arm. Okay, but if we look at it now, it kind of looks like he has a little bit of a shank, a bit of a knife that he's going to try to go after the squid with. I don't know if it looks like he wants to attack the castle. I might want to make his eyes actually move up a little bit with the black concrete just by changing the direction just like this. It's pretty easy to do. I did give him some angry eyebrows. Okay, there we go. It looks like he's a lot more angry at that thing now. I did give him some angry eyebrows. That's only to intensify his need to defend Bowser's castle. Bowser's over there. He's a little baby. He's freaking out. But now, of course, I do need to add the Mojang logo, and I should probably actually add some stuff. You know, I just had a really odd thought. I don't know why I thought of this, right? Pumpkins are kind of leafy when they actually grow. What if we give him a bit of a leaf action chest hair popping out, because he's a manly pumpkin. God. What is this video? What is this? I'm keeping it though. I like it. I like it. It's good. Okay, but now I went ahead and I added the Mojang logo in the pumpkin guy's mouth. And I gotta ask you, Fierce Claws, I added the beach in as well. Did I do a justice to your build idea? What is this? What am I doing with my life? This is a really interesting video. Okay, but now to crack on, Shadow Falcon actually asked me to build a mini Great Wall of China. So I will go ahead and I'm gonna try to make this look as good as I possibly can because it's a pretty cool idea. But I'm thinking about this right there. What do you guys think? I like it. I like it. The mini Great Wall of China. Shadow, did I do justice to your build? I'm sorry, it's a good idea, but we're running out of video time. So instead of doing a lot more comments, because again, running out of time, I'm gonna connect Typer's comment right here. I'm gonna connect that with also what Picart and RTRY suggested in the Discord as well, and that is my actual face reveal on my face, I guess, right? Okay, so we're gonna do that. Yeah, we're gonna do that, and I'm gonna be playing Minecraft in Minecraft. Are you guys ready to see how I'm gonna do this? It's gonna be pretty interesting, but I've got an idea. I'm just gonna build it. I'm gonna build it and show it to you guys. Okay, but Typer, RTRY, and Picard, I hope I did you guys a justice. You ready? So Typer, Minecraft in Minecraft, we got this right here. So if we fly at like the perfect angle, it looks like I'm playing Minecraft in Minecraft, but Picard in RTRY. This is the fruition of your idea. That's my actual face, but an 8x8. That's my actual face, like legitimately shrunken down. You can see my brown hair and white face, and that's about it. But it looks so stinking cursed. My gosh, that looks so cursed. It looks so weird. I think the computer thing looks kind of cool because it's, I got a super beefy monitor, of course, just like in real life. Definitely not my laptop, but that's your guys' ideas all put together. Did I do justice? Let me know down in the comments. But with that being said, this was a super fun video to do. I might do them in the future. There were some comments that I didn't get to do that looked like so much fun to do. They really did. And I'm sorry if I didn't build yours. My gosh, this is cursed. This is really cursed. But I hope you guys did enjoy. I'll see you guys in the next video, whatever that may be. There's no promises that I'll make a second one. Until then, this is me. Actually me on my face. Yo, Mike, sure 238. I'll see you guys in the next video. Enjoy life, enjoy Minecraft, and this is just so weird. Enjoy life, enjoy Minecraft, and I'll see you in the next one. Ciao!